Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys are all amazing out there. Long time no see or hear. uh, yeah, so happy to be back on a live stream with y'all. Please give me a thumbs up if the sound's okay, and please take into consideration, guys. I'm in a room in Albania, and if there's sound in the background from screaming girls running by, you know what that's from. So yeah, you guys know I've been having the the craziest week of my life, I think. And thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I'll be honest, guys, I'm pretty beat. Very tired. It's been a rough couple of weeks for me. But I'm here. I'm back. Hopefully, I can get out as many videos as I can for you guys. Like I said, this is my first video live stream in a week. Long story short, I had to leave my girlfriend behind in Germany because I can only stay there 3 months. So I decided to come to Albania, which might not have been the best choice, maybe, and got scammed out of some money by a hotel. Had to stay in a hostel, so because I don't have any money to stay in a nicer place right now. So that's why I sound tired. It's not because I've been walking a lot today, so I am tired, but yeah, so I'm so tired because it's so hard to sleep in a hostel. And yeah, so hopefully I can deliver again, guys. It's not going to be my normal presentation. I don't have like everything prepared, but I'm going to go over what's going on in the world since I last was on a live stream. Can't even talk right now. So yeah, we're going to go over everything that's going on. And yeah, hopefully, again, guys, I only have 4 days in this room I'm in, so hopefully I can get out some videos for you guys over the next couple days, and then I might have to go back to a hostel. So anyways, with all that out of the way, thank you guys so much for your support, the people who have supported the channel and hit the like buttons. It's so you guys mean the world to me. And again, guys, I don't say that lightly. Again, I'm so happy to have a family, a big family on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much. So anyways, back to what I was saying. So this also hurt me. So you guys know that I also have some money in the markets, right? So not only did I get scammed out of money this week, I also lost a bunch of money in the markets. So it's just been it's a crazy week. So the market's plunging is not a good thing for me and for a lot of people. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. So the headline on CNN today is global stock markets are plunging, or live updates, global markets plunge. Okay. And this comes on August 5th. Okay. And a lot of this started happening on August 3rd, on Saturday, when the war news broke out. Remember, there was news on Saturday that Iran was going to attack Israel. Okay. And so, do you guys remember in April when Iran attacked Israel? There was a bit of a market crash back then. Okay, so now again we're having the same thing happen in August. On August 3rd, there was this threat of an attack on Israel from Iran. Okay, and this just happened to be Tom Brady's birthday. So I'm going to talk about Tom Brady real fast because I think it's relevant. So Tom Brady. We're going to talk about iPet Goat. Most of you guys know about iPet Goat. Joseph's in the chat. I see Joseph. Hey, Captain Flatastic. Hey, Casey Jones. Hope you guys are all well. Thank you guys again so much. But Tom Brady, I made a post about this. And Tom Brady is known as the GOAT. Okay. And Tom Brady turned 47 years old on August 3rd. Okay. And this is when the news started to break that Iran was going to attack, right? Well, come to find out, that there was this whole theme of goats, okay? Even the Illusion posted something in his stream about how there was a huge connection between Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was also in the news on that day, and we're talking about the GOATs, right? The greatest of all time. And then at WWE over the weekend, Roman Reigns returned. Again, guys, if you hear people in the background, I'm sorry about that, but there's also people in the background. So Roman Reigns, you guys remember how Roman Reigns lost his championship at WrestleMania this year? Okay. And he lost his championship and he returned for the first time, okay, yesterday or 2 days ago on Saturday, on August 3rd, okay? And this is the same day that Tom Brady's birthday is, okay? Tom Brady the GOAT. So this all started on August 3rd, in my opinion. The money started, the crypto market, the markets aren't open on Saturday, but it all started on Saturday or even Friday. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that the reason I think it happened on August 3rd is because the word collapse equals 83. Okay, so like August 3rd equals 83, right? Collapse. Markets collapse, stock market collapse, right? So, anyways, you had Roman Reigns returning, the GOAT. Sometimes Roman Reigns is known as the GOAT also. And the whole reason I'm making this GOAT symbolism is because, I mean, look at this picture. It's absolutely insane that this picture has Roman Reigns representing as the GOAT, right? If it'll actually load here. So look at right here. GOAT Roman Reigns. You got GOAT Tom Brady. Roman Reigns returns on Tom Brady's birthday. Okay. This is one day before Obama's birthday. Okay. So now let's talk about iPad GOAT, because first of all, guys, we're in the year of the dragon, right? Here's your dragon. We're in the year of the wood dragon. Here's your wood. You see how the dragon is right next to the wood? And then Bush turns into Obama, right? It's not a coincidence that all this market stuff started happening on Obama's birthday. It started yesterday in Japan. Okay. Now, remember, Obama equals dragon. Okay. We're in the year of the dragon. Okay. iPet Goat came out in 2012. That was a year of the dragon. Okay. So, what's the chances that in the year of the dragon, we're going to have all this connection to iPet Goat? Now, remember, Joseph's been pointing out a lot in his streams. Remember, in this thing, there's the two towers, right? The twin towers falling. Okay. And this market crash yesterday or today happened 119 days after the eclipse. Okay. So that's your 9/11 backwards, your 119. Okay. But remember, also in this video, you have the Islam, like Iran, right? Iran. And notice the flame on this guy's thing. It looks like the Olympic flame. So all this stuff happening right now is tied to this current time. You have the Iran war, you have the markets, because the markets plunging are also in this. Remember, it's in the boy's eyes, right? In the boy's eyes as he's looking up. If I can find it here, hold on. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it now. Oh, right here. So there, war, okay, war, and then it says markets plunge. Markets plunge. And so you have the war, you have the Islam stuff, right? You have the markets plunging. You have the dragon year, which is also in it. You just had the buck moon. It's also in iPad Goat, the buck moon. Okay, all this stuff is connected. It's perfect. Like, this is all talking about this year, I believe. And again, I don't think it's a coincidence that all this stuff started happening on Tom Brady's birthday, and he's known as the GOAT. And remember how connected Tom Brady was to the 9/11. Remember, he rose after 9/11 happened. He became Tom Brady. He became the GOAT after 9/11. He became the unbeatable GOAT, right? All right, so, and then Roman Reigns returning this weekend, he's known as the GOAT, right? So, and Roman Reigns obviously connects to the Catholic Church, right? Roman Reigns. So let's just go over this. So the stock market crash today was being compared, if you read the news, Japan. Okay, this started in Japan, guys. Japan's Nikkei logs worst day since 1987 Black Monday crash. 1987. Zach Hubbard mentioned this on his stream. Got to give him a shout out because he mentioned it first. But the 87 is important here. They're saying that Japan's last big crash was in 1987. They're comparing it to that year. Well, why is that important, guys? Let's look at it. 87. Let's just look at this. Let's see how perfect this all goes together. Yeah, Joseph also says number of the beast equals 87. But look at this. So the headline is markets plunge, right? Markets plunge. Well, what are the chances that in gematria, the word plunge equals 87 and 24, the word markets equals 87 and 24, and the word stocks equals 87, and the word Iran equals 24? All right, so here's the joke, right? So they're comparing this stock market crash today in Japan to the 1987, okay? So here's your 2 years, guys. They're comparing this 2024 crash, the year 24, to the 87. So what are the chances that markets and plunge both equal 87 and 24? And they're comparing these. And again, this was all connected with Iran, who was threatening to attack, okay, in this year 24, right? So you're gonna hear a lot about Iran because Iran equals 24. Now Iran also equals 42. So let's add the 42s in there. And what do you get? Oh, look at that, guys. Iran equals war equals Japan. So right around the same time Iran is threatening to attack, Japan's stocks collapse. And Iran equals 42, like war, like Japan. Now, how does this completely tie in to Japan? Remember, Japan was the one who started the attack on America at Pearl Harbor in 1941. Okay? So this is the joke, guys. They're making reference to history here. They're pointing you back to the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Why? Because we're coming up on the anniversary. So remember, the bombing of Hiroshima was on August 6th, 1945. So we are currently, today, on this day of this stock market crash in Japan, we are on the 79th anniversary of the Hiroshima bombing. Why is that important, guys? Why 79? What's that important for? Well, 79 is the 22nd prime number. So today is essentially the span of 79 years since the Hiroshima, and now Japan is the reason for the stock market crash today, basically on the anniversary of the bombing of Hiroshima in 1945. Okay? And with that being said, that's why they're bringing Japan into it, guys. And that's why Iran is in the news too. Iran and Japan equal the same, 42, like war. And so all this ties to the year 2024. It all ties, you know. And another thing I want to mention is that the reason that this is the 79-year anniversary today and tomorrow of the bombing of Hiroshima is because 79 is the 22nd prime number, and the word crash equals 22. So again, 79 years since the Hiroshima bombing today, essentially, a span of 79 years. 79 is the 22nd prime, and the word crash equals 22. So the stocks crashed, right? The stock market crash, okay? And so it's just completely tied, guys. And let's go back to iPet Goat for a second, because iPet Goat shows not only the market's plunging, not only does it show the dragon year. Let me see if I can find it again. Not only does it show the dragon, see the dragon year that we're currently in, it shows Obama, and all this is happening around Obama's birthday. And remember, it was Obama who made the movie Leave the World Behind. And in that movie, the main character is he's in the markets. Remember, he talks about the markets in Leave the World Behind. Okay. As a matter of fact, I didn't even do a measurement from Leave the World Behind to today's market crash, but I should probably do that. But anyway, back to iPet Goat. We got the dragon. We got Obama. We just had the Trump incident, which is also in here. But what about this? Remember this scene? Here's your buck, like your buck moon that we just had, and this is like a buck rabbit. But anyway, let's go back. Let's see the lotus flower, as Joseph's been pointing out plenty of times in his videos. Let's see the lotus flower. So this is Kamala Harris, guys. So this is also why this is tied to right now. What does Kamala mean, guys? Kamala means lotus. And this is all tied to Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris was born the same day Herbert Hoover died. Kamala means lotus. In Sanskrit, the word Kamala in Sanskrit is the word meaning lotus, okay? So here's your lotus, right? The apple, do you guys get it? Like Apple stock? Like Apple's one of the biggest stocks you can own. So the stock has split open and a lotus is growing out of it. And it's falling into the sea, into the water, which is also currency, right? Currency. But anyway, is that this lotus represents Kamala. And now, why did Trump? So this all connects to Trump and Kamala. Let's talk about this, okay? So let's see what Trump said about Kamala Harris. Let's just read it, okay? Let me bring up this article, if it will load. And once again, I want to say thank you to you guys in the chat. Again, thank you guys so much for coming back even after my long absence. Please hit the like buttons if you're just getting in. And yeah, we're just going over iPet Goat. And if I can get my page to load, then I will show you what I'm trying to show you. Donald Trump, Kamala crash. Okay, so anyways, Trump blames Kamala Harris for the stock market. He calls it the Kamala crash. So let's click on this article and let's just show you how perfect this all is. Former President Donald Trump linked the global stock market decline to Vice President Kamala Harris' candidacy in his Truth Social post, branding the sell-off as Kamala crash. So Trump called this Kamala crash. Now, why is he calling this Kamala crash? How is this so perfect? Well, first of all, Herbert Hoover died on October 20th, 1964. That was the same day Kamala Harris was born. So Herbert Hoover dies October 20th, 1964. Kamala Harris born October 20th, 1964. Okay. And that means that Kamala Harris was born the same day the president who was the president during the Great Depression died, okay, which was a stock market crash, okay? So why are they bringing up, why is Trump comparing Kamala to a stock market crash? Why is he saying that it's all about the stock market? Okay. Sorry guys, my computer's just not, it's just not loading very fast. Okay, so listen, this is what Trump said. Trump predicted a Great Depression of 2024, not to mention the probability of World War II if Harris is elected, calling Biden and Harris administration very stupid people. Okay, anyways. So anyway, Trump talks about the Great Depression. He talks about Kamala Harris being the Kamala crash. Okay. And so computer slow down. So anyway, what does Kamala crash equal? I'll give you one guess. Kamala crash equals 88, like Trump, right? Kamala crash equals Trump. I thought that was interesting. And so Trump calls it the Kamala crash. Kamala crash equals Trump. And yeah, so let's go into why I think this is connected to today. Let's just show you this first. 138, 48, 159, and 60. So look at this, guys. I was comparing today's crash on August 5th to Donald Trump and to iPet Goat 2 and to Herbert Hoover. Now check out the gematria of August 5th and Donald Trump. The gematria of August 5th, today's crash, is a direct match in all four ciphers to Donald Trump. 138, 48, 159, and 60. And it's a two-cipher match to iPet Goat 2. And I just compared this to iPet Goat 2 right here. This is how you type it. iPet Goat 2 equals Donald Trump equals August 5th. And it equals Herbert Hoover. And Herbert Hoover is the one that was born the same day Kamala Harris, that died the same day Kamala Harris was born. And Trump was comparing, saying that Kamala was responsible for the crash. I always told you guys Kamala would be tied to stock market crashes. Okay. So August 5th, the news is that the stock markets are crashing. It's all connected to iPet Goat. It's all connected to Donald Trump. And what a perfect day for it to happen because it equals Donald Trump in all four ciphers. And again, just to go back to what I was showing you before, let's bring up the 42 and 15 real fast. Hold on. Like, again, guys, I'm just doing this on the fly. I've been super, if you guys are just getting in, I've been gone for a while because I've been staying in a hostel because my money is gone pretty much. So I'm staying in a hostel. I can't sleep in a hostel. So that's why if I sound tired and I'm slurring my words or something, you guys know why. So anyways, I told you guys earlier that this was all tied to Japan because the stock market crash happened in Japan, right? And this was all tied to the war narrative that was coming out a few days before with Iran, right? So look at this. War, Japan, and Iran all equal 42 and 15. War equals 15, Japan equals 15, and stocks equal 15. The stocks crashed, okay? So the Japan stocks crashed, 15 like Japan, okay? So it seems like it's all perfectly synced. And again, they were comparing it to the 1987 Black Monday crash, which, again, I showed you that the 87 is also important here because markets and plunge, stocks equals 87, plunge equals 87, markets 87. The Pope is currently 87 years old right now, the Pope of the Catholic Church. So, again, I wish I could go into more detail about all these numbers and stuff, guys, but I didn't have time to put a whole presentation together. but hopefully you guys got the gist of it. And I just wanted to make all these connections with iPet Goat and the current things going on right now. Okay. You know, you have the war with the Muslim nations, right? Here's your war. You have Obama. Obama's birthday was just yesterday. You have the lotus flower, which is Kamala. You have the markets plunging like the boys in the boys' eyes. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. And let's not forget that iPet Goat equals 666. Okay, an iPet Goat equals 666. And you'll see that on the goat, in the beginning of iPet Goat, it shows the 666 with the barcode, right? The mark of the beast, right? Which equals 87, by the way. So the mark of the beast, right? Hold on. Oh, sorry, number of the beast. I got that messed up. Number of the beast. So number of the beast equals 87. So let's add that in there. Let's just type in all the 87s. Number of the beast, 87. iPet Goat starts off with the goat, the beast, right? The goat is the beast, guys, the goat, okay? With the 666 barcode, the number of the beast, okay? And don't forget, iPet Goat equals 666, like Joseph was just pointing out. iPet Goat 2 equals 666, okay? Just like on the front, it has the 666. And again, that's completely tied. And I showed you guys how Tom Brady's birthday was the other day when all this started to happen. And that was, he's the GOAT. Tom Brady is the GOAT. So I made a post about that on my YouTube, if you guys didn't see that. So anyways, I think I'm rambling. Let me just go into the chat. You guys have anything to add? And Joseph says, look up the Nikkei or Nikkei. Yeah, so here's the Japanese, and look at that. The Nikkei 225. That's kind of like the year 2025. I don't think this is the huge market crash, guys. I think that it's coming more next year. I think this is like foreshadowing it, because let me show you why. I'm going to show you why I think it could be foreshadowing something in March next year. But anyways, the Nikkei 225, right? It was down 12% today. So as Joseph is saying, let me show how this connects to the whole connection here. So notice that Nikkei, however you say that, equals dragon. I just told you this is all about the dragon year we're in. It's nearly a perfect match to dragon, okay? And Obama, right? And Obama was in iPet Goat, okay? So let me just type in the 103s and 32s so I can show you. So there you go. The Japanese stock market, the Nikkei, equals 32 and 103 like dragon, like Obama, okay? And again, it's worth reiterating. It's worth reiterating that in Obama's movie, Leave the World Behind, the main character, the black guy, is into stock markets, right? Barack Obama also equals 32 as well, just for reference. So yeah, 32. But let me show you guys what I think this is tied to for a minute, because okay, so today is 8/5, right? So the Federal Reserve is going to come out and start cutting rates. And guys, this is not a good sign. If the Federal Reserve starts cutting rates, it usually marks not so good things, okay? But they might start cutting rates 44 days from today on the lunar eclipse. Now, this lunar eclipse on 9/18, on 9/17, and 9/18 Okay, this is an eclipse in lunation 118, and it's on September 18th. And this is the day that the Fed Reserve will begin cutting rates, interest rates. Now, this is an eclipse, and it's shown in the Leave the World Behind movie. Okay, this eclipse is shown on the computer. It's shown the 17th in that movie, but that's one day before the eclipse. Okay, but anyways, it's shown for this time period, and this is the lunar eclipse, and it's 44 days from now. Okay, from this market crash today. 44, big number, right? Kill 44. Obama was the 44th president. Don't forget that. Yeah, so watch out. And what I noticed, if you add the day, the eclipse will be 6 weeks and 3 days after Obama's. Oh, sorry. It will be 6 weeks and 3 days after Obama's 63rd birthday. So this is a date to watch for, okay? This upcoming lunar eclipse, it could be more bad for the markets, okay? Now, there's another eclipse coming up next year that's maybe even more important. There's an eclipse coming up on Pi Day. On Friday, March 14th, 3:14 next year, there is a total solar eclipse. And it just so happens that this market crash today is exactly 31 weeks and 4 days before the 3:14 solar eclipse next year. Do you guys see what I'm pointing to you right now? Look at that, 3.14 pi before the date 314, and that's the eclipse. Okay, I think they're pointing us to next March, the eclipse. I think this is the time period where we see the true stock collapse. We may even get a recovery of stocks between now and then. Okay? And then we might have another bigger crash happening in March next year. Okay? So that's just something to watch for. Also, another thing to point out about today, about August 5th, it's the 218th day of the year. In Gematria, if you just add the capital letters and you use Trump's text alert, it equals 218. So Trump equals 218. Today is the 218th day of the year. Okay? Today is the day leaving 148 days in the year. And of course, we know Donald J. Trump equals 148. So again, more connections. Donald J. Trump equals 49 in the same cipher as Kamala Harris, has the same cipher as lotus flower. Do you guys think it's a coincidence that Obama is sweating when he sees the lotus flower in iPet Goat? Because he starts sweating. Oh, look at that, guys. Lotus flower equals 218. Today is the 218 day of the year. Lotus flower, 218. Today's the 218 day of the year. Kamala means lotus flower. But yes, interesting. Also, I noticed that Trump said, a lot of articles were saying Trump called this the Kamala crash. That also equals 49. So let's look at this. Let's look at all the 49s, like Antichrist. So the Kamala crash equals 49, Lotus flower 49, Kamala Harris 49, Donald J. Trump 49, Revelation 49, Antichrist 49. Huge number, okay? And again, Trump called this the Kamala crash. A lot of articles were quoting the Kamala crash. Yeah, and Kamala is the 49th vice president. Thank you, Joseph. Shai says, don't forget the Time magazine posted Biden walking off the cover on 8/5/24. Yeah, that's a good point, too. Don't forget, guys, Kamala Harris had presidential power for 85 minutes. Kamala, presidential power. Hold on. 85 minutes. So right here, VP Kamala Harris runs the country for 85 minutes. Okay, today is 8/5. Okay, let's see how many days after that this today is. Hold on. Ah, interesting. So today is exactly 990 days after Kamala's presidential power. 99, like Jupiter. 991, even if you add the date. Remember, I told you guys back in June that the WWE was saying that there was going to be a massacre in the markets, right? A massacre. And now we've had this massacre. Let me go see from when that was. Hold on. So WWE did a massacre. Oh, yeah, that's right. So WWE did a massacre and I tied that to the markets. And they did that exactly 49 days before today on June 17th. That was 49 days ago. And that was also seven weeks exactly, which is like 70, right? And again, that whole thing was about the number 70. I'm not going to go back and rehash all that, but if you guys have watched my prior videos about the massacre the WWE massacre thing, it was all about the number 70. It was in Corpus Christi, which equals 70. A massacre is coming equals 70. Okay. So I will say that this is also very tied to the Queen and King Charles, because if you go from the day King Charles took over to today, it is exactly 696. So it's 696 days since King Charles became king. Oh, sorry, that was yesterday. So yesterday, when the stock started to crash in Japan, it was 696 days since King Charles took over. Now, that's also interesting because it was 1 year, 331 days since King Charles took over yesterday, and that's a huge eclipse number. Okay, the number 1331 is an eclipse code. I'm not going to get into that here, but for instance, if you type in the number 1331, it's 11 cubed. So 1331 is 11 times 11 times 11. And this is an eclipse number. So again, we had, there is a crypto called Jupiter. Yeah, Jupe. That's true. Let me just go to the chat, guys. Let me just go and see what you guys are saying. Because again, I'm sorry this isn't like the perfect decode, but I'm trying to bring these things together, everything that I have had in my head. I haven't had any time to decode. When you're living in a hostel, you can't disturb people, so you just have to be quiet and stay out of people's way, I guess. Yeah, as far as XRP goes, watch out for XRP, because XRP was the cryptocurrency that was going up before the crash, and I have a feeling it could bounce back. So hopefully it does, because that would help me out a lot. I mean, between me getting scammed by this hotel, and I can't tell you guys how upset I was that this hotel can get away with what it gets away with in this country. It blows my mind what this hotel got away with. But if you add that on top of the fact that crypto just dumped, basically, I might be living in hostels the whole month. Let's put it that way. But again, I'm willing to accept that as long as I can make videos for you guys. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys also have XRP in the chat, so just watch for it. I will say that XRP has a huge connection with Actually, let me show this while I'm here. You guys want a little bit of an XRP nugget? So the judge, I want you guys to see how the judge for the XRP case, who's about ready to supposed to make a ruling, Analisa Torres. So this is the judge that is making the final judgment on the Ripple XRP lawsuit, okay? Now look at this. This girl is born on November 19th. That's the day Kamala Harris had presidential power. And let's see what her name equals. Analisa Torres. Watch this. Analisa Torres equals Kamala Devi Harris and female president. All right. So again, this is the judge who's going to be making a ruling. Her name is Analisa Torres. She's born on November 19th. That was the same day Kamala had presidential power. And her name, Analisa Torres, equals Kamala Devi Harris and female president. Now, if you type in her full name, Analisa Nadine Torres, watch this, guys. Watch this. What do you think Analisa Nadine Torres equals in Latin? Oh, look at that. Analisa Nadine Torres equals 666. Okay, so again, guys, this is some judge from New York who's making a ruling on the Ripple case, and her name equals 666. Okay. Now, this is pretty mind-blowing if you guys understand what I'm about ready to show you. Maybe some of you guys do. Maybe some of you guys won't. But her name equals 666. She could make a ruling in the next couple weeks. I think it could be on August 19th, guys. I'm really watching that day, August 19th, for the Ripple lawsuit ruling to end, okay? All right, so anyways, Analisa Nadine Torres. She's born November 19th, 1959. If you go from her birthday, November 19th, 1959, to the day that she ruled last year on the XRP case that sent XRP skyrocketing, look how many weeks old she was on the day that she ruled last year on the XRP case. She was exactly 3321 weeks old when she ruled. If you guys don't understand why this is significant, well, this is why. Because 3321 is the 81st triangular number. Now, the magic square of the moon, let me show you guys that. The magic square of the moon is a sum of 3321. So you're telling me that the judge that made a ruling on XRP on this day last year, exactly a year before the Trump incident, the judge that made the ruling on this day was exactly 3321 weeks old, and that is the magic square of the moon, guys. 3321 is the total amount in the magic square of the moon. That's insane. I mean, I don't know if you guys are catching what I'm putting up, but if you guys know about the magic square of the moon and the moon connection, that's pretty insane to me. You know, that is pretty insane. And again, her name equals 666. Okay. So this lady is very coded, and you know, what's the no one who knows who she really is, but she's super coded. Let's put it that way. But anyway, I digress. Let's get back to the chat. Hold on. Yeah, a lot of people are saying something's going to go down on August 12th. Who's going to hell? Somebody says Who's all going to hell? Why does he say that? I don't know why he'd say that. Anyways, Dr. Savage says the highs and lows in the cycles always go with the new moons and full moons. Yeah, except for this last 2 months, Dr. Savage. The last 2 months, the lows in the markets have been on the new moon. Like yesterday was a new moon and we had a collapse. We also had a collapse in the crypto market last year on the new moon. Usually it's the opposite. So they're doing something different now with these new moons. But yeah, it's always connected to the moon. Dr. Savage also says that Strong's 3321 is Mesoronema, which is mid-heaven. Interesting. My buddy Casey Jones is in the chat. Much love, brother. Decoding with Cody, Barack Obama turned 496 lunar months on 9/11/2001. Oh, really? Wow. Wow. Huh. That's crazy, guys. Barack Obama turned 496 lunar months old on 9/11. Okay, I think that's something. How did I not ever see that? Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. You guys understand what I'm showing you here? Barack Obama turned 496 lunar phases old on the day of 9/11. Guys, if you guys watched my 496 perfect number code with Barack Obama from last year, you guys would be your mouths would be dropping on the floor right now. I don't know if Joseph is still in here, but this is huge. 496 496 is a perfect number. So Barack Obama turned 496 lunar phases old on 9/11. That's a perfect number. Barack Obama was in the classroom last year 496 days after the lightning strike at the White House on his birthday. So remember, everything always happens on Barack Obama's birthday. So remember this. 2022 on 8/4/2022, there was a lightning strike at the White House, okay? And from that day to when Obama was in the classroom last year reading Santa's Gotta Go on 12/12 was a span of 496 days. Okay, so on 9/11, Barack Obama was exactly 496 lunar phases. He was in the classroom 496 days after the lightning strike at the White House on his birthday. And that's a perfect number, guys. 496 is a perfect number. Remember, there's not many perfect numbers. There's only a few. There's only 4 in the first 8,128 numbers. So there's only 4 out of those 8,128 numbers. Okay, so that's huge. But remember, not only was Barack Obama in the classroom 496 days after the lightning strike on his birthday at the White House, he was also from 2001, from the 9/11, okay, to the day he was in the classroom. It was 8,128 days from 9/11 to the day he was in the classroom. Okay, 8,121 is a perfect number. You guys see this? Now let me just show, for those of you who are confused. Let me just type in the first 4 perfect numbers. First 4 perfect numbers. Okay, here you go. Here are the first 4 perfect numbers: 6, 28, 496, and 8128. There's only 4 of them in the first 8,128 numbers. And Barack Obama was lined perfectly from 9/11 to his classroom visit was a perfect number. And from the White House strike on his birthday to the classroom was a perfect number. And again, we just found out that Barack Obama turned exactly 496 lunar phases old on 9/11. Okay. That is insane. Just to reiterate that. Thank you, Casey, for pointing that out because that's another huge find. So that's Barack Obama's age in lunar phases on 9/11. A perfect number. Okay. 496. So thank you again for that. Yep. 6 is the first perfect number. Yep. Yeah, honestly, if Dr. Savage is still in here, I think Dr. Savage, what he was decoding on August 3rd, carried over to this crash today. Dr. Savage was onto something with iPad Goat and with this stuff, and I think he was decoding it. So Dr. Savage, he deserves a big shout out. Also, make sure you guys go subscribe to Joseph Aquaviva 2222. Captain Flatastic, much love to you. Thank you. Also, much love to you, Shy. Yeah, and Casey Jones, Warren Buffett sold half Apple shares. The Lotus flower was on top of the 2 Apple halves. Yeah. Yep. So it's all coming together. Oh, so Dr. Savage says that from the release of iPad Go 2 on 6/24/2012 to 12/12/23, when Obama was in the classroom, was exactly 6 Martian years and 66 days. Wow. So 6 Mars years and 66 days from that till Obama was in the classroom. Good one. So yeah, you guys, again, thank you guys for helping out and dropping. Guys, please hit the like buttons if you haven't already. Please hit them. Help me out. And again, I appreciate all your support in this a bit of a trying time for me. But you know what? I get so much energy that I'm back on here with you guys. Just being back on here with all my friends and my family is so energizing. Because I'll be honest, guys, I was so tired over the last few days in that hostel, and all those people there were like drinking, and they're just so not my type of people, you know. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to people, but like the people in the hostel were just not my type of people, you know. It's the energy, like I just didn't like it, you know. And then I just missed you guys so much. I missed my family, you know. Like literally, you guys are my family. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, Joseph is posting about Santa's Gotta Go. Obama was in the classroom reading Santa's Gotta Go, which equals 192. Great Tribulation, 192. Obama, 192. Leave the World Behind, 192. So yeah, again, I just want to keep reiterating. Thank you guys so much. And again, when I'm not connected with you guys and doing my regular decodes, my life's not the same. Let's just put it that way. But I'm definitely excited to be back on here. Let's see. Anyone else have anything? I'm not going to make this too long. It's already been almost an hour. We'll go for an hour and then we'll sign off because I am a bit tired. You know, I had like a 4-hour bus ride today, and if you guys don't know, right now, I'll tell you where I'm at. In case you guys are wondering, I mean, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I'm at. I'll tell you the city I'm in. I'm in Skodra, Albania. And it's been so hot here. But Skodra is a very old inhabited city in Albania. And it's got some crazy, some good stuff. I'm going to hopefully I have time to explore it. I don't have a whole bunch of money to explore it, but maybe I'll get a chance to go to this lake. But yeah, definitely some beautiful things here to see, I think. Yeah, this looks awesome right here. I kind of want to see this bridge. I think I'm not so far from this bridge. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well in that hurricane. Joseph, are you good? How are you, Joseph? I know Joseph's close to that hurricane, Debbie. I didn't even look into that, but of course there's a hurricane going on right now also. You guys see how much chaos that's been going on ever since? Oh, the judge for XRP equals 314 too. I didn't know that. Anyways, you guys know how much chaos has been going on since the United States turned 248 years old? It's been like so much chaos going on. Like chaos everywhere. You had the Trump thing, you had the markets now, you had the Kamala and Biden thing, you had the Iran thing, you had the weather, you had this and that. It's just craziness. Let's look a bit into Debbie. Well, Debbie equals 38. That's interesting. Doesn't Debbie equal death? Debbie equals death, right? Interesting spelling, right? Debbie equals death. Wow, in all ciphers. 38, 20, 97, and 25. I mean, so this is the hurricane right now that's hitting. Debbie and death, a direct match. So Debbie equals death. But yeah, Joseph says it wasn't too bad here, just lots of rain, 9 inches. Wow. 9 inches of rain, man. Wow, look at this, guys. I'm gonna have to go try to see if I can find this. Like I said, I'm in Albania, and there looks like there's like a waterfall here. Look at this water too. It looks nice. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you where I'm at. I've got a room here for 4 days. Then I'm probably going back to a hostel until the markets go back up. But yeah, there's probably some crazy good stuff to find here. I mean, it looks really nice. Anyway, that's my little plug of Albania. So anyways, we're going to get ready to hang this up. But we'll see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are mentioning Debbie, like debt and death. Debbie Downer. Yeah, Debbie Downer. That's a good one. Dr. Savage, in the Old Testament, the book of Judges, Deborah is the heroine and prophetess who leads the Israelites when they are threatened by the Canaanites. She forms an army under the command of Barak. Oh, yeah, that's good. So Deborah and Barak, right? I remember that. Huh, that's crazy. So Debbie is hitting on Barak's birthday. That's crazy. Captain Flatastic, okay. Thank you. Much love. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome, and I really can't thank you guys enough for all you do. Casey Jones says bees tied into Venus and Cancer beehive. Huh. Interesting. Is someone talking about bees? Wait, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, Kamala's middle name is Devi. It's kind of like one letter off from devil. Apple rolls through bees hives, then comes before became half apple and lotus flower. Yeah. Oh, Deborah means bee. Okay, that's why you guys are talking about bees. So Deborah means bee? I didn't know that. Hold on. Oh yeah, right here. Deborah means bee. Interesting. So obviously Debbie is short for Deborah. Deborah, or however you want to say it. Yeah, there's probably more to look into with that. I really haven't looked into this Hurricane Debbie, but I mean, there is an interesting connection here, with, especially with Barak and the Bible. So thank you guys for pointing that out. A visionary vet says Kruju Castle is also very interesting in Albania. Okay, that's cool. Kruju Castle, huh? I'll look that up. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is Kamala's middle name is Devi, which is one letter off from devil. Huh. All right, guys. Well, I'm not going to make this go on too much longer, but thank you guys so much for all the support. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for hitting the likes. If you guys haven't already hit the likes, please hit those likes on your way out. And again, I have 4 days in a room of my own room again. So hopefully I'll put out at least a couple more videos for you guys if I find something, that is. And with that being said, thank you guys so much. And yeah, and big shout out to Chris Holding, who was trying to help me out and help me have a place to stay for a while. And then I came here, but um, Chris Holding in the chat, much love to you, brother. Hope you're doing okay there. Oh, I didn't even talk about the riots. Hey, Chris, how's everything in your area? Because Chris Holding is from right in the area where the riots are going on. So um, hopefully everything's good there with you, bro. Hopefully it's not near your house or anything, those riots, because it looked like it's going crazy there. Yeah, Cozy said, let's keep an eye out for 8-8. I'm keeping an eye out for 8-8 and 8-9 and 8-11. 3 days I'm keeping an eye out for. YouTube just dumped you for YouTube just dumped you for a minute, really? Why are they dumping you? Interesting. Yeah, they may not like what I'm posting, but all right. So Chris is safe though, at least. Good to hear, brother. Chris is somewhat near to all those riots and stuff, so but he says everything's chill where he's at. So that's good. Um but yeah, okay. Let's end that here, and again, we'll join later. We'll do another one. Maybe we'll try to do another one tomorrow. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys want another stream tomorrow. Of course, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, but we'll try to do one tomorrow. So I might as well do some while I've got days, while I've got some days to do them. I haven't seen Sean in the chat. Is my buddy Sean in the chat? Hope he's doing well. Actually, I don't know. What do you guys think about a roundtable? I don't know. When would you guys want to do a round table? Do you guys want a decoders round table? Hey, all you decoders, let me know a good day to do a round table, and we'll try to set something up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I think we need to do a round table. I don't know if everyone's going to be free tomorrow, Dr. Savage, but I mean, you can jump on. I'm not sure what time 4 p.m. Central Time would be here. I'd have to figure that out. The weekend might work better because I think more people might be free on the weekend. I don't know. All the decoders in the chat that have channels, Joseph, Dr. Savage, Casey, Sean, all you guys, let me know if you guys would be free next weekend to maybe do a roundtable. Also ask the Illusion. And Chris, if you want to jump on, bro, you can jump on. Just all the decoders can jump on. So anyway, I'm just throwing that out there before I get off here because it's something I've been saying I was going to do for a while and I need to do one. So again, just let me guys write me messages in my comments and let me know if you guys can do that and we'll set something up. All right. So anyways, guys, take care. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Again, thanks for hitting the likes on the way out, and I will see you guys in the next video. God bless.